Good evening, friends. And today is 9th of April, 6 p.m. Masterstroke webinar. And thank you so much for joining. And today, I'm going to talk about a topic called why returns don't matter and how to manage client behavior and how to address this issue of performance. ये स्कीम में performance आ रहा है, उसमें नहीं आ रहा है, returns अच्छे नहीं बन रहे, ज्यादा फोकस क्लाइंट्स रिटर्न्स पे करते हैं। और आज के प्रोग्राम में बहुत ही शॉर्ट 10-15 मिनट में मैं आपको ये बेसिक आइडिया दूंगा हाउ यू कैन कन्विंस योर क्लाइंट दैट डोंट लुक एट द रिटर्न्स, मोस्टली न्यू क्लाइंट्स। बहुत ही जबरदस्त कॉन्सेप्ट है विच आई पर्सनली यूज विथ माय पर्सनल क्लाइंट्स। और इस प्रेजेंटेशन में मैं 3 पन्ने का एक स्लाइड दिखाऊंगा, उसके पहले मैं आपको एक कॉन्सेप्ट बताना चाहता हूँ। सो फ्रेंड्स, what happens is that suppose किसी क्लाइंट ने 10,000 रुपए की SIP की, he starts 10,000 rupees SIP, and after 2 years he is saying returns are not coming. After 5 years he will say that this scheme is giving better return, this scheme is giving bad return, why don't you shuffle your schemes? Let us say they have invested lump sum amount of 5 lakh rupees. After 3 years they will start comparing the returns. How to address this particular question? I'll give you a very good logic which you have to explain to each and every client whenever you meet. You see, if you invest 10 lakh rupees and you invest at 10% return per year, and your target is 10, 15, 20 years, the important thing is the amount of money you are investing, not the returns you get on the investment portfolio up to 10 years. Up to 10 years. The component of your investment is more important than the returns that you get on those investments. This is the concept you have to tell the client. And so the returns don't matter in the next 5 years or 10 years. They are important, but not that important. You have to tell this concept to the client. Let me show you this slide. I prepared this slide and I will show you 3 slides to support my idea and how you can convince the client. Let's say for the client starts SIP of 10,000 rupees per month. Period of investment 5 years. After 5 years, the client is saying returns nahi aa raha, returns nahi aa raha, crypto mein dalenge, bond mein dalenge, FD mein dalenge, direct shares खरीद लेंगे, blah 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 blah, या real estate में डाल देंगे. Let us say अगर client को 10% का return आता है, if the client is getting 10%, the future value of 10,000 rupees in 5 years becomes 7,70,000. The cost is 6 lakhs. The appreciation is 1,70,000, which is not a big amount. After 5 years, you have to tell the client that your capital is 80% and your appreciation is only 20%. And so don't focus on this amount. Focus on this amount. This is the subject of today's talk. That up to 10 years, how much money you are investing is more important than how much return you are generating. So focus on your savings, focus on investment, don't focus on product and returns. Even after 12% return, your value of the portfolio becomes 8 lakhs. Your investment is 6 lakhs. So if you focus to increase this investment from 6 lakhs to 12 lakh rupees, your portfolio can become 16 lakhs. If you want to increase this value, friends, you should not focus on this value, you should focus on this value. You understand my point? If you're getting the logic, please write yes in the chat box. Okay. In this case, even if the return is 12%, 75% तो मेरा खुद का पैसा है, सिर्फ रिटर्न 25% है. Next slide. Let's talk about lump sum investment. अगर रिटर्न 10% आते हैं डेट बैलेंस और इक्विटी के कॉम्पोजिशन में, after 5 years, your cost is 10 lakhs and your fund value is 16 lakhs. In this case, there's some error here. Just give me 1 minute. 6 lakhs. This will be 6 lakhs. Okay. Yeah. So your appreciation is 6 lakhs. Again, your capital is 65% of the total portfolio of 16 lakhs. Okay. And your appreciation is only 35%. Again, some cut and paste की एक समस्या क्या होती है? When you make a slide, फिर आप उसको correction करना भूल जाते हैं. Don't do this. Okay. It is only in 10 years time, a lump sum investment, the value is more than the capital. The appreciation is more than the capital. It's still 40% of your money is your own money. So tell the client, सुबह से लेके रात तक, morning till night, clients are thinking about returns, returns, returns. Whereas it is your own capital which is important for the first 10 years. I'll give you another example. Suppose somebody is investing lump sum 10 lakhs plus monthly SIP of 10,000 rupees per month. Assume returns are 12%. After 5 years, he has total capital of 16 lakhs. The value becomes 25 lakhs. Even in this case, 80% of his total investment is almost the capital. Okay. 65%, 70%. Again, I'm so sorry. Today I'm goofing up a little bit. Please allow me to correct it. Because I first made different slides, then I changed the data point, but I could not change on all the slides. Okay. But still it works. You see, 10 lakh rupees for one time or SIP 10,000. After 5 years, 16 lakh is his own money. But the client is focusing, this product is good, that product is good. Here you get 12%, there I would get 18%. So even if you are getting 12%, in 10 years time, you have invested 22 lakh rupees and your value is 53 lakh rupees. So the compounding works only after 10 years, no matter what. The appreciation component is only 30, 40% up to 10 years. In this case, 60%, because it is 10 year and 12%. If you make it 10% and you make it 6, 7 years, this will be less than 40, 55, 40 or 50%. Let me repeat these slides again. If you are doing SIP of 10,000 rupees per month, in 5 years time, your capital is 80%. So tell the client, if you even get 12, 13, 14, 15, 16% somewhere else, it will not be much different. Your capital is still 75%. So let me give you a logical example again. Tell the client, if you are investing at 10% and you are not happy and the client is asking for 12%, the entire difference is 30,000 rupees. You see this? Can you believe it? If you get 2% more return in 5 years time, the difference is only 30,000 and the client will say only 30,000. If you make it 14%, it could be 75,000. It will make a difference only if you hold for 10, 15 years, number one. Number two, if you increase your SIP of 10,000 to 20,000 and 30,000 rupees. This is such a simple concept which I have been talking to my client for last 15 years. That don't focus on returns, increase your investment, increase your investment. And most of the clients don't know about this. Another example I will give you, and I tell this to doctors and lawyers and consultants, that, you know, for the first 20 years of your life, how much you save is more important than the returns you get. It is only after 20, 25 years, your returns far outweigh the investment that you make. And then I tell them that typically, not for everybody, that if you are a doctor, the amount of money you make over 50 years from your practice, forget about interest, zero inflation, zero interest. The amount of money you earn from your practice is less than the amount of interest or capital appreciation you get over 50 years if you invest that money. Example, let us say a doctor is earning, for some moment you ignore the inflation part, lump sum calculate karte hain. In the first year he is earning 1 lakh, second year 2 lakh. Example, in 50 years, let us say he's earning 5 crores overall, total table fees. But if he invests that 5 crores over 50 years, slowly and slowly, over 50 years, that money will become 50 crores. 45 crores is his interest component and appreciation component, and his own effort is only 5 crores. So that is the power of savings, but that works only after 10, 20, 30, 40 years, right? So up to 10 years, tell the client, no matter how hard you make an effort or I make an effort, returns will not enhance your portfolio. Your own sweat, आपका खुद का पसीना, आपका खुद का पैसा ही आपका पोर्टफोलियो को बढ़ाएगा. It is your savings which is more important for the first 10 years, not the product, not the returns up to first 10 years. Somebody is saying, हिंदी में समझाओ एक बार कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हो. तो मैं हिंदी में अटेम्प्ट करता हूं. आपको अपने क्लाइंट को ये बताना है कि पहले 10 साल के इन्वेस्टमेंट में आप अपना खुद का पैसा कितना लगा रहे हैं, ये ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, बशर्ते कि उस पैसे पे आपको कितना रिटर्न मिल रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप 10,000 रुपए की महीने की SIP करते हैं 5 साल के लिए, तो आपका खुद का पैसा 6 लाख है और रिटर्न 1,70,000 है. क्लाइंट इसमें ज्यादा फोकस करता है, इसमें कम फोकस करता है. तो आपको उसको ये बताना है कि 80% of your money is yours. Return is only 20%, but you spend 80% of the time thinking how to increase this. You should spend 80% of your time to think how can you increase this. And if you increase this, after 5 and 10 years, this money will start compounding. So increase this amount for the first 10 years. Don't look at this amount for the first 10 years. This is the concept of this presentation today. Okay. I think this is a very powerful concept, and I want only 10, 15, 20 minutes of your time to give you some powerful concept on which you can, go out in the market. And when you attend my webinars for the whole year, you will get 20, 30 such ideas that some of them, those ideas will become life-changing. आपको क्या चाहिए? कोई नया बैट्समैन आया, कोई बात करने के लिए आया और उसको आपको आउट करना है, तो you play these googlies, you play these balls, which the client will think, okay, you are a smart bowler. So every idea will not work everywhere, but some of these ideas will work very well when you interact with the client. So I hope you use this idea and you like this idea. And with that, I will say thank you for joining this program, and I'm stopping the recording now. Thank you.